Welcome back, everyone. It's the month of September, and it's a good time to get an update on the economy. As usual, we do it through our monthly economic update on Economy.lk. We had quite a few developments during this month, in particular, the GDP growth number, which came out for the second quarter, that is the April to June quarter. We did see it coming under 2%, and as expected, the terror attacks did have an impact in terms of all three sectors: agriculture, services, and industry, which all grew under 2%. And I think it was much, even though a lot of people were expecting it to be much lower than it was, I think where it did come out was reasonably healthy. And moving into the second half of the year, it really depends to see whether we can now grow much higher and maybe attain about a 3% growth rate for the full year. Talking exclusively on growth, the Chamber launched Sri Lanka Economic Acceleration Framework, a very much bottom-up approach in terms of speaking with a lot of the sectors that the Chamber is involved with to get their perspective in terms of what will really unlock growth and drive the respective sector, and as a result, drive overall economic growth. So our target is to see an economy which was 89 billion in 2018 to about 134 billion by 2025, and there's a series of proposals and steps that needs to be taken on board by a future government that will come online with the elections also taking place in the next few months. So this is available online on sef.chamber.lk for your comments as well. Shifting gears on growth towards what's going on globally, there is concern. One forecaster, which is the OECD, just slashed growth further to a decade low, and it's actually the lowest since the 2008-2009 financial crisis. So once again, alarm bells ringing with what's going on with trade tensions and other such uncertainties in the global environment, casting it out whether some key countries will actually maybe head into recession. That's something that we will have to monitor closely, given Sri Lanka's export exposure to countries like the US, EU, just to name a few. Adding more water into the works is the recent attack on the Saudi oil facilities, which saw a sharp spike in terms of oil prices in the first week since the attack. It's since then sort of tapered out, but that's mainly because of the easing global demand because of the slowdown that we're seeing globally as well. But overall, I think going forward with the attacks, it highlights the premium that investors and oil traders will now assign to oil, in particular if they do think that future attacks would take place. So that's another area that Sri Lanka will need to really monitor, given the exposure that Sri Lanka has in its import bill towards importing crude oil for fuel as well as for electricity generation. So with that, I think it's very interestingly poised for the last 3 months of 2019 to see how Sri Lanka can ward off some of this risk and get economic growth back on track. So stay tuned for Economy.lk as we delve deeper into some of these issues and bring some clarity hopefully to you.